Mehak Kaur.
And this is Digvijay Devkar and welcome to IYoung Social.
Today we are going to talk about some talented Indian product designers who amazed us with their unique and innovative designs in the IYoung Design Challenge 2.
To discuss these awesome designers and their amazing work, we have with us the internal jury of IYoung Design Challenge 2, Mr. Kunal Marosmare, who is the founder and CEO of IYoung Social and Slashless Private Limited. He has extensively worked in manufacturing for last 10 years. And Mr. Karan Shah, who has worked as a lead designer in developments of multiple products in India as well as in US. He has a vast experience from winning Lawrence at NASA to contributing in making the world's tallest 3D printed structure.
The results of IYoung Design Challenge 2 are already announced on our official Instagram handle, so go check it out. बहुत मेहनत की है participant ने, and today we will be discussing a few of the amazing entries we received during this competition. But first, we would like to know from the judges कि कैसा रहा overall experience. Are you both happy with the kind of designs we received for this challenge?
Well, I am personally extremely happy and really impressed with the kind of creativity and ingenuity shown by the young Indian designers. And I'm very sure that a very strong underground design movement has emerged in India. And in next decade, Indian design community will carve a very strong position for itself in the global perspective, like what we did with the IT sector in the last 3 decades. I'm really super impressed.
And what about you, Karan?
I would like to first second Kunal on this. But going back to the competition, I think the designs were really diverse and very well thought of. Some designs have very clear, design intents to them and hit the spot when it comes to function and form. That being said, there's a lot of scope for improvement in the manufacturability and functionality.
Right, like many designs stunned us with the creativity they had within them. But most of them lacked practicality and were overly complex, making them less feasible to bring them to life. So viability was a problem, and yeah, that's about it.
As we all know, the winner of the competition has been selected based on the overall score. But looking at your individual scores, you have given more marks to Mindweller. In fact, you both have given more marks to Mindweller. Why so?
I feel it is the most practical and versatile design out of all. So if I think from a businessman's point of view, I would love to put my money on that because it is very easy to manufacture. There are no complex small parts involved. So essentially my investment will be low, and since he's targeting the gym going crowd as people are getting more conscious about health, I feel it is a very versatile bottle where you can use it for having your protein as well as using the whole bottle throughout the day. So that's the advantage I feel. That's why I would love Mindweller's design.
And Karan, you?
So I will look at it from a designer's perspective. Mindweller's design comes very close to Dieter Rams' principle of good design. Highlighting a few elements about his design, the bottle designs are unobtrusive, they are understandable, aesthetically pleasing, and as far as manufacturing goes, I agree with Kunal, it is extremely cost effective while having its own individual unique twist on it.
Right.
Well, Kunal, I can see that you have given him great marks in every parameter but except ergonomics. What would have made it ergonomically better?
Ergonomically. So basically, the only part I was not happy with the Mindweller's design was the way he has integrated the strap of the bottle. I feel, he has made a small ring which has been put up in the neck of the bottle. I feel it need to be done in a better way because it tends to come out whenever you would wash the bottle.
Yeah, it could get misplaced.
Yeah, right. It might get misplaced when you wash it, right.
But you have also given lowest marks to Sanket. If you have given him few more marks, I think he would have been the winner of the competition.
Yes, I guess Sanket, I've given 18 marks him in functional advantage. But as far as other parameter concern, I feel it is a very good bottle, but in certain areas I found it average. Like there were other bottles which were ergonomically better or aesthetically pleasing. And another problem I see with the Sanket's design is if I go into market, how many people will be interested to buy a bottle which has 5-6 different modules? So there is a very, very niche crowd who will be interested in that kind of product, and to bring it to life, I any which ways I have to invest into various molds. This will overall the cost of the project will shoot up, and then the generating revenue and making it commercially viable will be difficult. And I agree that I with very little difference could have made him win the competition. But yeah, I guess his design is brilliant and he has a great future as a designer.
I would like to add to that. I think you're right. But just some critical feedback, probably can help Sanket next time he's making a bottle.
Right.
So things that could be improved on are the bottom cups can be all made of the same size and same material.
Right.
This will reduce the cost of the mold because you would require only one mold.
Right. Yeah.
And
like
it'll be
in each model he has used different
sizes
and materials as well.
So
right.
some of them are metal, some of them are polycarbonate. So rather stick to one material.
Yeah.
And one size, and then change the internal mechanism and the working for each one of them.
Yes, that's why you have to reduce the size.
Yeah, and it will also help maintain a lower inventory. So this is just a critical feedback that he could help.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that would definitely make it more market fit.
Right.
Right.
So we can say that Mind Dweller design is your favorite.
Right.
If you keep it aside, then what's your next favorite?
So let's say if I keep my business eyes shut and get into consumer shoes, I would love to buy Vishnu's Lot of Grey. That design, I was really impressed with that design. Especially his presentation was really great, and the branding he created for his design, Sidekick, I loved it. But I understand, bringing that product to life is a very difficult process. Karan will be able to put more light into it.
Right. So I've worked with China's leading metal bottle manufacturer, machine manufacturer called Sun Glory. And in their design document, they have very openly said that making square bottles is very difficult. They can only allow certain design variations. And the method used to manufacture this is called water bulging. So water bulging only works on round bottles the best. So, this is something that I would encourage our participants to keep in mind for the next event in the future, to think about manufacturing as one of the most critical steps, as not something that can be thought of after the design is done.
You're right, definitely. Yeah, but as far as design is concerned, I would love to have that bottle in polymer as well.
Right.
The polymer and silicone, we can create a great product.
The presentation and the renders were spot on.
Absolutely.
And I agree, I second you that if this was available in the market, I would be there with you buying it.
Yeah, I would love to carry it in the gym. And frankly, when you go into gym and your phone is always lying like this, so it has a facility you can put your phone like this.
Right.
Nowadays we have let's say a watch on our hands, but still if you want to put your phone in the standing position, the Sidekick can be utilized really well.
Right.
So two of the juries have given really good score to Ankit Basak, but Kunal, your score is little on the lower side. Why?
Pets पसंद नहीं है क्या?
Pets पसंद है. We love pets. Frankly, I feel Basak design doesn't stand well with the title of the competition, that is multi-purpose water bottle. Right. It has only one purpose, that is a water bottle for a dog or a pet. And I feel it will be an injustice to the other participant if we don't take this thing into consideration. In fact, we were really confused to put it in the top 10. But since there was a very sincere and a very good effort has gone into the development of that product, we decided to take Ankit in the top 10, and he really deserves that place. The only thing is it doesn't go with the title. And secondly, I feel it is not production ready. The more detailing should have been done as far as the outlet where the water travels from bottle to the cup. That mechanism could have been done in a more detailed manner. What do you think, Karan?
So I think Ankit Basak's design is creative to say the least. But again, his bottle, like you rightly pointed, requires a lot of engineering to be practically possible.
Correct.
There are a lot of other problems that come in when you talk about pet products because the materials used and all of them need to be well researched. But saying all of that, I can very confidently say that this was one of the most unique entries in this competition.
Even Ankit's presentation was damn good. Like he has made a very wise use of the artwork, Michelangelo's artwork,
Right.
The creation of Adam. He used those two hands really creatively and put his product between them. So it was a very wise use of, putting up your product in front of the community. I really loved that. So Ankit definitely deserved credit for it. However, we had to stick to the guidelines we had created in first place for the competition.